I admit that, Slotkin said. And it's hard to explain sometimes, right? I admit that, Slotkin said. Why is it important for us to be engaged in a place like Ukraine? Okay. Why is it important for the US, for, I think, historically its biggest geopolitical opponent, not to become an empire again? Well, that's a tough question, isn't it? Why is it important for the US not to allow Russia to rebuild itself as an empire and become its direct global competitor? Wow. Damn, that is a toughie. That is a toughie, isn't it? It just baffles the mind that it is so hard for people to grasp that what happens on the other side of the globe, especially the way everything's connected right now, that what happens on the other side of the globe absolutely affects what happens on the other. What happens globally does affect the United States, even if people are having a hard time grasping that reality. That needs to be repeated time and time again. Like, we cannot depend on miracles of individuals sort of educating themselves through, I don't know, individually, that is the case. Like, we cannot depend on US citizens to spontaneously all individually discover foreign conflicts and discover that what happens out there has an effect here. That won't happen. That needs to be done on an education level. Okay? But the fact that a politician is seriously saying that it's a tough thing to explain why it's important for the US not to allow Russia to do what it wants, it's very depressing. No, vote Biden. If you're in the US, vote Biden. Vote Biden. Just vote Biden, okay? Vote Biden. If you want a win situation, go vote Biden. That's a win situation. In this scenario, it's a win situation. US scratching its head over this on, well, I don't like Russia, but I don't want to aid Ukraine anymore. Yeah. Vote Biden. Go register. Go register and, I don't know, do a mail-in vote or something. Vote now. I demand you vote now. If you can vote now, vote now. Vote Biden right now. If you do mail, can you just do it earlier? Like, now? Is it possible to just take care of it now? Is that how it works in the US? If so, do it. Do it right now. Get it over with. Vote. Please. Any point in voting for an alternative Dem in the primary? I live in California, so I know that Biden will win the primary no matter what. And of course, I will vote for Biden in the general. I don't know. I think just vote Biden. Quite honestly. I'm an election worker this year. Some people can vote early. Make them vote early. I'm proud of you for being an election worker. I'm so proud of you. You're one of the people that are doing the work. What part of the US are you in? Murder? So no, I don't bother with the alternatives. Just vote Biden, in my opinion. Also, there's one other thing that I can beg you to do is to harass time and time again local representatives and you just harass anyone you can in the government, okay? Anyone you have access to, harass them about Ukrainian aid. Oh, if you have sort of even Republican representatives that are not really super Trump crazed or super, like, I don't know, MAGA crazed, you could sort of nudge them that you would sort of be a supporting voter for them if they would sort of be more active about aid in Ukraine, right? You could do that, right? If so, then please do it. Please. That would be a big boon. Like to get those Republicans that are not completely on the crazed MAGA train to sort of maybe that are not as decidedly anti-Ukraine as some to maybe, tell them, hey, I'm a loyal voter of yours and I would really like for you to be a little bit more active when it comes to aid in Ukraine. Right? That would be nice. I would earn my vote. You all should do it, even if there's not so many people in the audience right now. Do it. Every vote, every one of you counts, okay? Every one of you doing something sort of, it's like building a huge house. You build it brick by brick. And all of you can put your own brick onto the nice stern building of giving Ukraine aid and enacting even more positive changes. Like if we all around the world get more active, more in touch with orgs, in touch with representatives, and we could get so much done. Which in this case, I'm not gonna lie, my personal sort of priority is begging all of you Americans to become more activized in fighting for Ukrainian aid. I'm not gonna lie. That is my plea to all of you as a person from the other side of the world that is being sort of affected by this. What do I have to do to convince you? What do I have to do? Do I have to dance on stream? Do I have to sing? Do I have to sing you a song? It's been on your bucket list to figure out how is it that people vote Trump. Where is it? We don't really have any good alternatives. Thanks, California. You can call me Bird. Okay, I'm gonna call you Bird. Yes, I have been going to the country board of supervisor meeting and asking for ceasefire and non-military aid. You should ask for military aid. Don't ask for ceasefire. What do you mean, Fox? A ceasefire is basically just giving Russia what it wants. Russia wants a ceasefire. Oh, non-military aid to Palestine specifically. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Fight for that. And for a ceasefire in Palestine, yes, but not in Ukraine. In Ukraine, we must fight for Ukraine to win. That is the only thing. But yes, definitely what we must stop what Israel is doing. So that's a good job done. Thank you, Internet Fox. You're doing an amazing job. Yes, ceasefire in Palestine is very good. Yes, call them. They hate getting their voicemail flooded, right? For real. Contact state representatives at Internet Fox. County reps will not do much. They are business oriented on behalf of their constituents. Contact everybody, harass them, organize your sort of communities. That is also an idea. Organize your communities and organize sort of group contacting of those representatives so that they see that there are numbers behind you. Surely there are like minded people in your neighborhood, right? Surely there are like minded people that would like to also do some contacting, right? Right? Get people to register to vote for Biden. Yes, I am calling my senators and representatives. Amazing. Well done. Excellent. Now, the next thing is to sort of influence everyone around you to do a similar thing, okay? To find like-minded individuals in your vicinity, to find like-minded individuals in your sort of neighborhood, in your community, and to activize the community to sort of do the same. Community organization is also great. I see anti-genocide protests all the time. Yes, that is very good. Although, I'm not gonna lie where my priorities lie. Like, the Ukrainian aid is... Damn. Just damn. Okay, I did my little bit of a PTA. And it's called PTA? Is it PTA? When it comes to the... Everyone in California can vote even if you're not registered. Go a vote center or go online and you can register and vote the same day. Do that. Do that, Californians. All the Californians in this watching me. Go, Californians. Go to a vote center. PSA. Okay, it's my PSA. It's my PSA. Public service announcement. Exactly. This is my public service announcement. As a Polish person, I will tell you exactly what to do politics in the US. Like, yes, exactly. That is my role as your role model. And you know what? It's better that I'm the person that's telling you what to do because I'm not from the US. So I'm not inside the situation. I'm an objective observer. So now I know what's best as the person that's from the outside. I'm not implicated, which means I'm objective. I'm an objective actress in this theater of politics, of the US politics. Progressive Victory should hire me. But yes. Polish service announcement. True. Is they are required to give you a provisional ballot if your name is not on the voter roll already. Yes. So do it. Do it. Activize your communities. Get the ball rolling. Show that you're a force to be reckoned with. Contact your representatives. Canvass, in fact. Go canvass. Go canvass with your communities to get people registered to vote. Do it. Do it, please. Do it for me. Do it for your favorite streamer, Lucy Haza. You're gonna do it for me, right? All 9 of you. Provisional just means you are to be verified. Just here to be verified. That's fine. Please cast your vote as soon as possible. Okay? Cast your vote as soon as possible to have it, to get that part done, and then you will have your mind free to take care of other political action, right? You don't have to worry about voting anymore. You'll be able to focus on canvassing, on contacting your local representatives, on organizing things like that. Isn't that great? It's what needs to be done if we actually want to get anything we want and not just be sad about the world going to hell. You know? Everybody thought that the Law and Justice would actually win in Poland. It's going to be a little bit of a story. Everybody believed that Law and Justice was going to win. Like, we had our meetings, we had our sort of plan sessions when we watched a lot of graphs, a lot of stats. We asked ourselves, how can we activize this demographic? How can we activize this group in this age range? How can we speak to these people? But everybody was quite skeptical on the opposition side that it might be very, very, very difficult, even if we just sort of do whatever we can. And then you know what happened? People activized, people went, and the Law and Justice lost. It was not obvious that the Law and Justice would lose. It was actually quite a big deal that the Law and Justice did not win the parliamentary election in Poland. And it was because the people were moved to action, moved to sort of participation. And that is what the US needs right now. It needs participation. It needs active involvement. It needs sort of a waking up from this sort of apathy. We all work together and we can get a lot of things done. Even if an org can be imperfect, if it can sort of get people to go out there and get things done, then maybe it's worth it. You know? My PSA is getting more and more as time goes on. I'm getting more on the roll. I'm gonna make it a segment. I'm gonna have to edit it. Also, tell me the funny voting fact about California. Anyone can vote for one of three parties: Independent, Democratic, and Green. The Republican Party of California voted to only accept vote from registered Republicans and will not accept transfer vote. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna cry about that. I'm not gonna be crying about that. So people who are non-party can vote for Republicans. They shot themselves in the foot. I mean, the GOP is not the smartest of parties. I will tell you that. The GOP. The brightest of minds. Let's not get... You know what would be the smartest thing for us to do? Let's not get new voters, actually. Let's isolate people from voting for us. That's the ticket. That's how we're gonna get things done. So yes, let's work together and let's get things done. I mean, I cannot do much. I can only cheer for you like a little cheerleader from Poland. But I can just I can only just keep reminding you that you have a voice, you probably have a phone and an internet access, and there's actually a lot that you can do with these things in your own little sector of the US, provided that you live in the US. You can do quite a lot. I can't wait to explain that 20 times over on voting days. It's going to be great, isn't it? So, yes. Is there anything else that I can do? Is there anything that I can do to move you to action as your favorite streamer in the entire world, as I'm sure